Okay, this is a quick video of our school bus conversion. Hopefully the dogs barking in the background don't drive you nuts, but 1992 International Diesel. There's the front. Just do an outside view here quick. Going down the side. You can see down the side. Outside light right here. This is how we lock the bus right here. You just turn this, close it, turn it back, and it locks. And you can't get this open. So I lock it. Tires. You can also see the bearing grease there. It's at a decent level. This is where electricity, this is where you hook to your 30 amp service. I've got it running underneath and over to a plug that we have installed here at the farm. This is heater exhaust right here. Fuel tank right here, 60 gallons. This is where the refrigerator vent is. And this is the refrigerator inside. There is a 12 volt fan at the top and one right down here at the bottom for airflow. So there's the fridge. And here is the water heater. Right here. That all works just fine and dandy. This is a little tricky to get shut again. You gotta get the washers. Gotta get the washers lined up here. I'll get that in a minute. Right here is the water ports. This is for fill, and this is for hookup. And you can see the water tank down here, and then the exhaust and the rear tires. They have a different type of tread in the back. Right here, looks like before I bought the bus, somebody must have turned a little bit too tight and caught that corner. And crinkled it a bit, and they did some repairs on it. That was before I bought it, and I just painted over it. You can see the windows up here. In the back, I have two 30-pound tanks back here, covered up that you can see that. There you go. It has there's a little indicator down there so you know which tank is full and which one's the empty tank. Just pop that down and screw them down. As far as rust, some people were asking about rust. That's it right there pretty much. I mean, it's mainly on this rear bumper. I mean, you can hear it's still solid and everything, but there is some like surface rust stuff going on there. Hookups down here for the septic. You have black water over here, gray water over here, and they both run out of here. And this is for flushing if you want to hook up a hose and flush it. Quick look underneath. So you can see the frame. This pipe here that looks a little rusty, I welded in for this brace that goes down when you're set at camp. But you can see the frame, looks really good underneath here. And there's the aluminum gray water tank right there. And the other side, you can see the black water tank here. And I'll flip the camera around a little bit so you can look underneath. Like I say, the bumper is the main part that has any kind of rust. But the rest of it's really pretty solid. You can see the sides there. I'll show you some more down the road here. Back door. You can open this back door, and then you can access storage underneath. This is the awning and the poles for the awning, the stuff that goes on the ground, and then the carpet that I put above it, and some rope and stakes right here, and wastewater tubing here, and a little Pringles thing full of stakes. And looking down the side of the bus, the driver's side. Walk on through here. Not a whole lot on this side to look at. Rear tires again. Emergency door. This goes into the bunk room. This is locked right now. I have a locking mechanism inside. You come down the side of the bus. This is the battery compartment right here. And the two black batteries are for the engine, and the gray one is for the house battery for lights and things inside. And I have this set up for charging over the winter, so any kind of well, we just keep the batteries all charged up. And this is charged up through the inverter inside inside the electrical compartment in the galley. And front tire. Front tire you can see here, bearing grease there. There is another electrical panel here. It's quite confusing, lots of wires. Really, this basically runs most of the old school bus lighting. Here's the schematic for it that you don't use anymore. A lot of it, you can see here, I've undone. This would be the only other thing. This is, like I say, this was that way when I got it. I think it just vibrates and over time cracks there. Oh, and this is window washer fluid right here. And a plug-in in the wintertime if you want to have it plugged in and take it for a ride. In the front, this is how you access radiator fluid, and you can see the indicator right there. So that's the outside. I'll kind of give you a look underneath here. It's really hard to tell anything in here, but you can kind of see your filters over there. I have changed all the filters several times. Linkage for the steering. This big thing right here is the air, where the air filter goes. Should change that regularly. You can see kind of further back the fuel filters and oil filters and things like that. Now we'll go inside the bus. I left the school bus door in there. Kind of gives it a cool feel. You can see coming in, driver's area, compartment. I did put the overhead shelves up in here. And the lights on here. So you come up into the galley area. There is a there's a light right here for in the nighttime so you don't stumble down the stairs. Fire extinguisher. Left the pole in there for support, getting in and out. Did leave the emergency equipment in behind the driver's seat. First aid kit, things like that. In here, the front end, quick look at the at the engine compartment. So there's the International Diesel 466, and oil and transmission fluid. See if we can look at it. Well, this is the transmission fluid, so not going to see a whole lot on the transmission fluid when it's not running. So we get that back in. Get the oil pulled out here. There we go. Helps them go the right direction. And you can see the, oops, there goes the dipstick. And then there's a leveler here. Controls. It's pretty simple. There is no park on the bus because you use your air brakes for park. It's automatic for Allison transmission. The throttle cable is broken. Came that way. This is kind of basically used to like kind of a manual cruise control. And this is the choke that you can pull it out to shut the bus off, push it in. And all your gauges. Let's see, I think you can see the mileage there, 226,471. All the gauges, full gauge. Most of this is not being used, but you do have your I do have the heat still working, defrost fans, windshield wipers. The door does work off of this, the dome lights, etc. Okay, looking to the back of the bus here. This is the galley, so you've got your kitchen sink and stove, and then the dining area, and the old original bus seats. I kept a few, put them in here, and you can lift these up, and underneath this storage space, so you can kind of see how that works. I do have left all the hoses and extra electrical cords and things like that with the bus, and these will come out. You can take these out. My original plan was to get some short tubing here and drop this down level, and then put the backs over here and make another sleeping area, but never did that. There's an extra inverter down there in case you need one, and this is the underside of the sink. See, drawer space, stove, everything works. The oven down here. Let's see here. There we go. Hood light, fan. The water pump you turn on right here, so when you're going down the road, there's a pump, water pump right here, so when you're going down the road you can have water pressure. And then the levels do work on the water pump, but I did not put the levels in the black and gray tank. But at 80 gallons, if you're filling that up, you've either not emptied it all year, or you have a bowel problem. It's the inside of the upper cabinets. You can kind of get an idea. Refrigerator. Get an idea there. Freezer. Refrigerator doors. There's a little compartment for storage up above the refrigerator. Here's the pantry. You can see this here. These slide out so you can put canned goods in there. Okay. Down below here is the water heater right here, and this is the furnace down here. And there is storage underneath the fold-out couch down here. And you can kind of see the couch right there. Up above here, that's the air conditioning up in there. You can see how I vented that down and ran it through the wire channel for the bus, and then put vents in. And that goes all the way down each side. You can see there's another vent, and there's a vent up by the driver's seat. There's the thermostats. And you can kind of see outside, see my noisy dogs. Okay, this is the bunk room right here. So you have 4 bunks. Kind of give you a little. I usually put the curtains up on the bunks when we're not using it, just because people step on it, and they're privacy curtains. As far as the bunks go, there is storage under the bottom bunks. Lift those up, and there's should be a board in here. There it is. I don't know if you can see it. There's a board there on the floor that you can use to prop it open. And I'm not sure if that's showing up on the video. It's kind of dark. There's a water pump right there. And so there's storage under each side. Very handy. Roof vents so that you get 4 sleeping bodies. In the bunk room, it doesn't get stuffy and smelly. Small closet spaces. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's see here. That's a small floor-to-ceiling closet space, and then on the other side is a cabinet with drawers. You can see there. I'll open the cabinet here. And there's, it's going to be hard to see there. Let's see. Come back here and turn the light on. Probably would have been a good idea. There we go. See a little better. Closet space. Drawers. Come back here and turn this light on. Oh, okay. There we go. Maybe that would help underneath here for the water pump. Yeah, there you go. You can see it better. Water pump right there. Storage. There's the wheel well. Shower is right here. The other thing I will say about the shower space is if you're a tall person, you're going to have to crouch. This has a vent with a fan in it. This is right over the shower area, so you can pull out the steam and the bathroom smells. Which is right there is the toilet. And then the back room is the where the queen size bed is. Back up here so you can kind of see it. So you're going to walk it in, and then there's the queen size bedroom. Looks like our curtains need a little washing here. And then underneath the queen size bed is storage space as well, which again was from the back door we saw underneath there. It's just kind of handy to have all that storage. And there's nightstands under each side with some storage. And put a fan in over there. It's nice in the summertime, have fan blowing on you. And then I have storage up above, which is where we put most of our shirts and things like that up here. So you can kind of see. So now we'll walk back down through the bus. And, there's my giant schnauzer. So you kind of get an idea walking through what it looks like. And that's kind of a tour of the bus. And I'll do one more quick look underneath so you can see underneath again here. Get out here. That's the gas, the fuel tank. The state laws required this frame around it. That was in Kentucky. You could probably take it off. It really doesn't serve any purpose. There's the exhaust pipe, and again you can see there's not, I mean there's on the frame there, it's not really very rusty. It looks pretty good. Looking up that direction, so and air conditioner up top, and the refrigerator vent, and bathroom vents in the back for the tanks. So there you have it. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a shout. Looks like I left the outside light on. So there you go.